Welcome to Rick's Corner. I have something I want to share with all of you today. I've been doing Rick's Corner for almost 2 years now, and going back to the nostalgia times, the golden era of bodybuilding and wrestling in the 70s, and interviewing several people, and I plan on continuing for a long time, bringing all the greats of bodybuilding and some wrestling, and getting into the past, the present, and maybe even the future. But a few years back, I started a website called Tuff Tender, and the reason I did that was for pretty much in my adult life, women would come up to me and they want to know, what do the guys think of the girls? Why can't I get this guy to like me? What am I doing wrong? For some reason, they come to me and they think I have the answers. And I usually do. After having 149 girlfriends since high school, we counted one day, my son and I think I know women pretty well, what they want, what they don't want. So I was giving advice on the website and I got a ton of responses. And then I dropped it for a while. I just thought, well, I'm not going to do this anymore. It's just not, I just don't want to do it. But then again, it picked up again. So I decided to bring Tuff Tender to Rick's Corner. I'm going to have every so often a segment devoted only to relationships between the sexes, because it's a big issue today with men and women and breakups and relationships, and what do you want and what do you don't want. We're fighting about this, we're not getting along, this guy's looking over there, this girl's looking over here. What do they really want on both sides? So I'm going to try and cover a lot of those bases, and I'm going to bring Noella in as well, and maybe a few other female guests, because we're going to have a he said, she said little conference here and see who's really on track and who's not. So I want you to stay tuned for Rick's Corner, Tuff Tender. Now remember, guys, you don't always have to be a tough guy. There's a tender side to us as well, and I have a big one. And I think the tender side is what women really want. They want to see the tough exterior, but they want to know you have a heart, a soul, and feelings and emotion, because it's important. That's the only way you can communicate. If you don't have that, you might as well stay single. All right, stay tuned for Rick's Corner, Tuff Tender, because it's going to be coming up within the next month. And you can write in or call in or email me, and if you have any suggestions on things you might want to hear or talk about, let me know, and I'll get on the subject. And again, thank you for being a great fan of Rick's Corner.